Hi everyone, my name is Mary and welcome back to Queen Ink. Today on the Batman blanket we're going to do 2.3 wing square 3, and this is what it looks like. And I've already made one of the sections right here, as you can see. Doesn't it look awesome? So this is what we're going to be crocheting today. And before we get started, don't forget to scroll down and hit that like button. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe. So don't forget to grab your 5.5mm hook, and then let's get started. Okay, so before we get started, the first thing you're going to want to get is a yellow ball of yarn, maybe a little bit more than what I have here. You're also going to need 2 little balls of black yarn, because if you look into the graph that I have here, you're going to be attaching, we're going to start with the black yarn, as you can see down here, and then we're going to attach the yellow yarn, and then later on, about looks like 14, row number 14, you're going to attach a new piece of black yarn and go all the way up to row looks like 19, and then you'll cut off one of the pieces of yarn. You'll either cut off the one on the left or the one on the right, and then finish off row number 20. And I'll show you how to do all of this. So let's get started. So I have my second piece of ball of black yarn that I'm going to put off to the side, and I have my yellow yarn ready to go. So to do this, don't forget to make a slip knot. I'll put this over onto the side. Grab your 5.5mm hook, and we're going to do a foundation double crochet of 20 stitches. So you're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull up another loop. And what we're doing is making 2 chains, as you can see. Sorry, it's in black. And you're going to yarn over and go into that first little bump right there, or into the actual stitch. Grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Don't forget, you have 3 loops on your hook. Make them fairly loose. Yarn over and make a chain or a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And don't forget, when you're doing this foundation double crochet, you're always working on the bottom near your yarn tail right here. Yarn over, go back into those 2 stitches. I'm really sorry it's black and it's difficult to see. Grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and make a chain. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. You've already made 2. We're going to make 18 more of these, so you got to have 20. I'll be back when I have 20 of these. Okay, so I'm back, and I actually made 19 instead of 20 because we need to attach our yellow yarn for row number 2. So if we put this down for 1 second, we're right down here where it says number 1. This is row number 2. Row number 1 is always going to be your foundation double crochet. And then this is going to be your row 2 where we're going to start it. So we need to attach our yellow yarn. I have my yellow yarn ready. So to do this, you're going to yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and make a chain. I'm really sorry, it's very difficult to see because it's black yarn. I'll try and come in a little bit so you can see that. Okay, now you're going to yarn over and only pull through 2. You're going to drop your black yarn, grab your yellow yarn to finish off that double crochet. And then you're going to grab the yellow yarn tail and the black working yarn, and you're going to make a double knot with these 2. Don't make it too tight, just I would say like something like that, and then at the second one tighten it. That black yarn is actually going to come with us, so hold on to it with your finger. Now we're going to start row number 2, so you're going to chain 1, and we're going to be working on the top of the row now, and then the yarn tail for the black is going to be on the bottom. We're going to yarn over, go into that first stitch right here, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Oh, hold on. Make sure your black yarn right here is on top of your stitch. Excuse me. Before you do this, so make sure this black yarn is going to be on top of your stitches, kind of like that. I know it's very difficult to see. Yarn over, go into the stitch. We want to try and hold the yellow and hold that black. We're going to use the yellow to hold the black. So yarn over, pull up a loop, excuse me. Let's try that again. So you're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. We want to make 6 of these. Well, actually, technically, we want to make 5 because we just made 1. So we're going to make 5 of these. I'm going to do a time lapse. Okay, that should be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one is going to be number 6. So you're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, drop that yellow, pick up your black yarn now, and finish off that double crochet. We should have 6 yellow double crochets, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Leave your yellow working yarn here, hold that with your finger so that way you don't bring it with you, and double crochet into the first stitch in black all the way to the end, and I will meet you right back here. Okay, so I'm back, and I just wanted to let you guys know something. I apologize for not putting out any videos last weekend. I'm really sorry. School got the better of me, and I had so much homework, I was unable to record anything. So finally, I'm more caught up in school, and I'm able to record some videos. So that's why I'm getting you a video out this weekend. Hopefully we can get 2.4 out this weekend as well. So hopefully you made it to this point right here. I figured I'd crochet and talk a little bit. 1 stitch before the end. This is where we're going to change our colors to yellow. And this will be row number 3. Excuse me. Yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your black and hold it. Grab your yellow, pick it up, and yarn over and finish off that double crochet by pulling through both. Pull on that black to kind of secure it a little bit. Yarn over, pick up that fake stitch, go into the stitch, hold on to those 3, grab your working yarn, pull through 2. Excuse me, pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Double crochet to the end. I will meet you back here on row number 4. So what you're going to do is you're going to double crochet to the end, chain 1, double crochet back in yellow. I'll meet you 1 stitch before the end. And that'll be on row number 4. Alright, so I'm back. We are now on row number 4. We are 1 stitch before we have to change back to the black yarn. So we're going to yarn over, go into that stitch, grab our working yarn and pull up a loop, grab our working yarn, pull through 2, drop that yellow stitch, pick up this black stitch, grab our working yarn and pull through 2. grab the yellow a little bit to secure it, yarn over, pick up the fake, go into the stitch, hold on to those 3 because there's 2 in there. That's the 2 for the V-stitch, and then there's the fake stitch to make it 3. Yarn over, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn, pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. At this point we have made the 3 yellow that we are looking for. And if we pick this up, we are now going to, we're right here, we're going to pick up that yellow. We're going to take it with us for 7 stitches, drop it right here, so when we come back to row number 5 we can pick it back up again. Okay, so you ready to do that? So we are actually going to undo this black double crochet, grab that yellow stitch right here and put it right on the top. Right on the top of your work like this. Yarn over, pick up the fake, pick up the black and the yellow on top of the black. Hold those 2 stitches down and all these stitches up, grab your working yarn and pull through. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Now you can double crochet 7 stitches, and that's right, I mean 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right here. I'm going to do a little bit of a time lapse for you, so that way you don't have to watch me crochet all the way to the end. And 7, and here we are. We're in double crochet into number 7. Let me grab that out of the way. Now this is where you're going to drop that yarn right here at stitch number 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and that's exactly where we ended, right here. But we're actually on row number 4. Even though I don't have a 4 there, this is where we are. Okay, I am going to double crochet to the end. Do row number 5 in black, and I'll meet you right back at this stitch where yellow is. So if you need to, you can put a little stitch marker here to let you know, crochet across, chain 1, crochet to this yellow. Okay, if that's what you need to do, I will meet you back on row number 5 at the yellow yarn. Alrighty, so I'm back. I'm on row number 5. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 stitches. Okay, so that way it gives you a little more idea. Double crochet to the end, chain 1, double crochet 6 stitches. This is on the 7th stitch right here is where we're going to change to yellow, because these are going to be the 7 yellow stitches that you saw in the graph. So we're going to yarn over, go into that black stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. You're going to drop your black yarn, pick up your yellow, and you're going to yarn over and pull through both loops to finish that double crochet. Pull on the black, yarn over, pick up the fake stitch, go into the black stitch, grab your working yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. You're going to double crochet to the end. Now at this point I believe you already know how to change colors, so you're going to do 3 rows of this yellow. So we're going to put this down for a minute, and you're going to see right here we're on row number 5. You're going to do row number 6 and row number 7. I think I'm going to meet you on row number 7 right here at this point, and I will show you what to do next, because depending if we're on this side and we have to come back this way, or if we're on this side and we have to come back this way, so it just depends. So I'll meet you on row number 6 right here in between where the black and the yellow square is. Okay, and I will be back shortly. Alrighty, so I'm back and I'm now on row number 7, and this is the last row for the yellow, and I am right here just before we have to change colors. So yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your black stitch, now grab your yellow, yarn over, pull through 2, pull on that black stitch, hold it, yarn over, pick up the fake stitch, go into the yellow, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Now at this point right now, I'm going to put this down for a moment. We're going to pick this up. So we're on row number 7. So there's 5, there's 6, and there's 7, if you can see my thumb over here. And we're right there, okay? Now I've noticed that we're in yellow. So we're going to go all the way through the yellow, chain 1, and on row number 8, we're going to double crochet all the way back to this black portion right here. At this black portion, we're going to pick up the black yarn, and then we're going to double crochet 5 in yellow, and then double crochet 2. And we're going to be doing that all the way until we get to row 18. On top of that, you're also going to be, at this point, looks like on row number 14, we're going to pick up some black yarn right here and adding that. And that's where your second ball of yarn comes into play at that point, is row number 14. So I'm going to get you started on this row right here, which will be 5, 6, 7, and row number 8. I'm going to get you started on this, and on row number 9 I'm going to let you go, and from 9 all the way to row 13 I will come back and show you how to add that second ball of yarn, because all you're going to be doing is going back and forth in yellow, changing colors right here in black, and then just double crocheting 2. This one is a little funky. I'll show you how to get through that real quickly. You can always rewind the video a bunch of times to see how to do this one, but I'll show it to you one time and then I'll let you go, and I'll come back around row number 13. Okay, so now what we're going to do is you're going to double crochet in yellow to the end, chain 1, and I'll meet you at the end. So I have 1 stitch left before we end row number 7. So we're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Chain 1, turn your work. Now you're going to double crochet into every stitch until you get right here. Then we're going to pick up this black yarn and I'll show you what to do next. Alrighty, so don't forget we're on row number 8. We chained 1 and double crocheted across the row. Now we're right here to pick up our black yarn, which we're going to, and I'm going to put it right on top of my stitches like this, okay? And I'm going to do a time lapse of me double crocheting into 5 stitches in yellow. Okay, so that should be about 4. On the 5th one, we're going to have to change colors to black. Now hopefully you took this with you. Don't forget to kind of pull on it. As you can see right down here, this is the yarn that we grabbed, and as you can see there's a little loop right there. So you're going to kind of pull on it a little bit, not too much. So that way it's a little more tight. We can get rid of that and it does not look like anything. So we're going to yarn over, go into our stitch, grab our working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab our working yarn and pull through 2. Drop your yellow yarn, pick up your black yarn, yarn over and finish that double crochet by pulling through both of those loops tug on your yellow, yarn over and go into the 2 stitches to the end. This one sometimes can be a little bit weird, but it's popped out, and so I'll go under here in this section right there. So sometimes your stitch will kind of pop out a little bit. So you want to go into this corner stitch right here, and you'll see this little hole right there. And that's where you're going to double crochet into. Okay, so now we're done with row number 8. I apologize for that. That's my husband snoring in the background. He's taking a nap. You're now going to chain 1, turn your work. Now this is what you're going to be doing over and over and over again until row 18. Double crochet into the first stitch. We're going to change colors into the next stitch. Okay. Drop the black yarn, pick up the yellow, yarn over, finish your double crochet, pull, and now pick up, go into the stitch, hold those 3, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Double crochet to the end, chain 1, double crochet, come back and change your colors. I hope that gives you a little bit more idea of how to change these colors. Now what I'm going to do is, since we are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, this is now row number 9, excuse me. Okay, we're on row number 9. And we just did our second piece of the yellow right here above the 5. I am now going to do 10, 11, 12, and 13. So I'm going to do those 4 rows. And when I'm done, I'm going to come back on row number 13. Not here, okay? Unless I end up here. I'll try and come back right about here for you, okay? And then we'll go from there. I will see you at row number 13. Alrighty, so I am back, and I'm actually on row 12, going to row number 13. I know I said I would meet you at a specific spot. I figured we would go over this again, since it's a little bit confusing. So you're going to yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. You're going to leave the yellow here. You're going to pick up your black yarn. Yarn over and finish off that double crochet. And then pull on that yellow to secure it. Yarn over, pick up your fake stitch, go into the black stitch. Grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. And if you're wondering about that whooshing, that is my PlayStation. When it's on, it has all these fans, and right now it just shut itself off, probably because it was on for too long. So we're going to finish off that double crochet in the black. Sorry, my yarn is kind of pulling. Okay, so that's how you do that. That is row number 12 that we just finished. So hopefully you didn't get too far, and I'm really sorry about my husband snoring. He always does this every time I record. Okay, so now we're going to chain 1. We're going to turn our work. Okay, and we're going to double crochet into the first double crochet right there on the end. And then we're going to change back to the yellow. I know this kind of gets kind of confusing sometimes. Let me pull up a little bit. So you're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and only pull through 2 in the black. Drop it. Pick up your yellow. yarn over and finish that double crochet by pulling through both loops. Yarn over, pick up the fake stitch, and go into the stitch. Sorry. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. That is row number 13. Double crochet to the end, and I'll show you what to do next. Alrighty, so we're at the end of row number 13. Make sure to get your second black yarn ready with a slip knot, because this is going to be row number 14 where we're going to have the black attached. So you're going to yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and only pull through 2. Drop your yellow, pick up your new black yarn, put it on your hook, and pull through both loops to finish off that double crochet. Pull on that yellow, grab the black yarn tail and the yellow working yarn, and make a double knot. Just like this. Okay, and then you're also going to pick up your yellow and bring it with you in the next row. So we're going to chain 1. I'm going to pull this out a little bit. Okay, we're going to turn our work. Sorry about that. Okay, and then you're going to put your yellow yarn on top of your row like this. Okay, on top of your row like this, and then you're going to double crochet 3. So yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Hold on, my yarn is pulling. And then you're going to double crochet 2 more. So there's 1, here's 2, and then this is the one where we're going to change back over to yellow. So go into the stitch, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, drop your black yarn, pick up your yellow. You're going to be yarn over and pull through 2, pull on that black yarn, and then double crochet until you get to this piece right here, and then you're going to change your colors to black. I will be back shortly. I just ran out of yellow, so I'm going to attach my yellow, and I will meet you right back here. Alrighty, so I'm back, and I attached my new yarn. So here it is. Yay. Okay, sorry, I'm just moving stuff around. So now here we go again. I'm going to show you how to change the colors on the 2 section. Okay, yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2, drop that yellow and pick up the black yarn. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2, pull on that yellow a little bit, yarn over, pick up this fake stitch, go into the stitch, hold these 2, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. And then just double crochet into the very edge stitch. Okay, there you go. That was row number 14. And now we'll be working on row number 15. Okay, so you're going to chain 1. I know I keep repeating myself over and over again. Don't forget to turn your work. I just want to make sure that you guys understand this and you're able to get it. So that way if you're doing it along with me, you know what you're doing instead of you're confused and you're not sure and you get frustrated and you don't want to do it. Double crochet into the first stitch. Make sure to be careful with your yarn. Take your time with this one because now you're going to be doing 2 change colors for each row until you get to row number 18, and then it'll just be 2 rows of black. Yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2, drop your stitch and pick up your yellow. Sometimes it can get tangled. Yarn over and finish that stitch. Pull on that black to secure it. Yarn over, pick up the fake, hold these with your 2 fingers, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn, pull through, grab your working yarn, pull through 2, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Double crochet in yellow until you get to here and do the same thing with these 3. We're going to stop there for just one moment. Okay, show you where you're at. So you're now on row number 15 right here, okay? You actually just finished these 2 little black sections and you're going to be working on this whole entire yellow section. Okay, so that'll be row number 15. I'm going to do row 15. I'll show you how to do the yarn or the color change one more time for row number 15. Then I'm going to let you go for 16, 17, and 18. And then I will come back on row number 18. We'll cut off the yellow and one of the black yarns. And then we'll do 19 and 20. And we should be good to go and finish with this one. And don't forget, you have to make 2 of them, okay? Every one of these squares, you always have to make 2. Just for the wing section until I tell you to just make 1, okay? And we're getting to that section, which I'm so excited for. Okay, so I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back, and I'm going to show you this one last time. So you're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. You're going to drop that yellow and pick up your black yarn. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2 to finish off. Don't forget to pull on that to secure it. Grab your working yarn and, yarn over. Hold these 2, go under that stitch and go under the original stitch. Grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Okay. Double crochet into the next one, double crochet into the next one, and there you go. That finishes off row number 15. I am going to do row number 16, 17, and 18, and I will meet you back at row number 18. We'll cut one of these black strings off and the yellow string, and then we'll do 19 and 20, and we should be done with Batman Wing 2.3. Okay, I will see you shortly. For you, it'll be a few seconds, maybe a second. For me, it'll be several minutes. Okay, I'll see you shortly. Alright, everyone, I am back, and I am actually on row number 18. So this is 1, 2, let's see, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, okay? So this is row number 18, like I promised I would come back and show you. This will be the last time I show this to you, because this is where we're going to finally cut off a yellow and a black. Okay, sorry about that. So yarn over, go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Drop your yellow, pick up your black. yarn over and pull through both of those loop stitches to finish off the double crochet. Yarn over, pick up the stitch. Let's see here. Looks as though I messed up a little bit. This yellow was actually supposed to be in this stitch, not this one. Sorry about that. Okay, yarn over, go into your stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Drop your yellow, pick up your black, yarn over, pull through 2. So both loops. Pull on the yellow to secure it, yarn over, pick up the stitch, pick up the next stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Ooh, I realized my light is in the wrong place, sorry. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. Finish off with a double crochet. Okay, so that's 2 double crochets, if you can see that. We're going to grab our scissors because I'm going to use this black yarn where my hook is. I'm not going to cut it off, but I am going to cut these 2. So let me grab my scissors. It's in the corner, okay. So we're going to cut off this black one. Okay, we can move that out of the way. And then we can cut this yellow one. And there we go. Those 2 are now cut. You will be sewing these into your work. And then we're going to pick up where we left off. We have 1 string on our hook now. Since we're on row number 18, row 19, and row 20 are going to be very simple. All you're going to do is double crochet in black for both rows. Nothing else to do but double crochet in black across the rows. And the reason why you do not take this and put it over your work is because you need to secure it. As you can see, this can still come loose. Okay, so that's why I put it through these 2 loops right here. Okay, I'll take my yarn and I'll go through the top and down through the bottom and I secure it, and then I put it through my work, and that way it does not come loose. So double crochet in black rows 19, which we're on now, and row number 20. That will finish off 2.3. And then we'll move on to excuse me one second, this got a little tight. And then we will finish off and do 2.4 in the next video. And that way section 2 is now finally done. Then we can move on to section 3, which I'm super excited for. I will be getting out both 2.3 and 2.4 this weekend. Last weekend I had way too much homework and I was unable to record any videos, and I really apologize for that. If you don't see a video during the weekend, just know that I'm trying my best and I probably have so much homework I have to do. And on top of that, I also had to go get a job, so that way we could pay for our rent and our bills and stuff. So that was pretty awesome. So yeah, so now I'm going to school and I'm working, which is pretty fun. So I'm trying to have time in between when I get a chance to record a video. And as you can see, this one tangled. Alrighty, so I just finished row number 19. I'm going to finish row 20. I will come back and we will do the outro. So remember, chain 1, turn your work, and double crochet to the end. Okay? and I'll meet you right back here to finish off, and we'll do an outro. Alrighty, so I'm back and I have one more stitch and I'm done. And there we go. And that finishes off row number 20. Okay, yarn over, pull through the loop, and you're just going to pull right up. And that finishes off row number 20. I hope you guys enjoyed the Batman Blanket 2.3 wing section. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Batman Blanket 2.4. Don't forget to leave a like, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. If you'd like to, go ahead and drop me a comment. Let me know how your day's going. If you like this blanket, if you want to see something different, just let me know, okay? Well, and that'll do it for Batman Blanket 2.3, and I will see you all next time. Happy crocheting. Bye-bye.